Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Chris Omi and we are back here playing more Stardust Order 7. We're returning to our Knott Furlong stable. We have a bunch of interesting horses here, yearlings, ready to be purchased at an auction. And you know what we want to do with that. We're just going to go ahead and not analyze, just dive in and buy them all because we got money. And it's been a while since we've got like something really good at an auction. I had a couple that may have made it or may not have made it at certain times. But yeah, we want those big bad horses. Those kind of crazy good horses. And they're not about. They're not about. So yeah, I kind of want to see something really good coming in the game from one of these auctions again. It'd be nice. So we're just going to buy out the entire auction. We're about halfway through the auction. And, yeah. A lot of these come from grade 1 stock. One comes from a foreign grade 2. I mean, the lineage seems okay as a group. So I'm really hoping that something comes up here. At least something interesting. Even if it doesn't quite meet our mark, maybe that'll be enough to like identify someone else to breed with next season. Like that could be something that we are having to look into, because right now, as I say, I'm not sure kind of who's out there to breed from. That might be a good idea. So, African Cheetah from Yetholm and Snippets. We know Yetholm. Not a good horse. Inugu. Okay. Not good. Holy Lowly. Holy the Lonely. Okay, ooh. Okay, that's interesting. It's not great, but it's interesting. So, it's not bad. Silver by nature. It's not bad. It's these, yeah, okay. So, it's really bad bars there. And very low sort of start potential. It's not the greatest of horses. Silver by nature, you know. Or is it coming from the head? Might not be that side. It might not be that side. I don't know. Interesting. Okay, silver by nature. I think that's one we're definitely going to look at. And yeah, none of those are good enough. But silver by nature. That might be one worth breeding from. Let me make a note of that because I end up forgetting otherwise. So, okay. Ballymacduff is, again, not too bad. Not amazing, but not too bad. And I'm not sure that it's like where I want to be in terms of breeding. So maybe not Calabaza. I mean, it's okay. That's got terrible stats. It's got terrible bars everywhere, that one. Fillion's pretty bad as well. Yeah, a couple of these had, like, some okay lineages that we just, I guess, haven't seen passed on. He's a cracker. Not the worst in the world. Royal Defense. I think it's a horse that we've seen a little bit of. We liked a little bit of. I mean, I don't think he's a cracker's going to make it. Yeah. That might be due to the dam. And then again, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know there. There's not much out of these still. I mean, Oh, yeah, okay. I guess that's a no. That's from Palio Square. I quite like Palio Square. Quite like Palio Square. I always thought that maybe they'd be able to do something. Awesome Freddy wasn't bad either. Look at Awesome Freddy's falls. It's okay. And Palio maybe hasn't developed the way we wanted them to give us an idea. But definitely not enough to breed from. I think that's where we're at there. So Silver by Nature, a possibility. I think they were 8. Not the best. Not the best. Yeah. But we need to find some horses to breed from. That's for sure. That's for sure. Although we do have some issues with the game, so maybe it would be time to see the new save. Even though we're only like 7 years into this, it might be approaching that. So, yeah. Plus, I want to do a fresh install of the game. I've got some issues with exporting horses and some transfer list glitches because I put someone else's save in my game to take a look at that with Nonagon Infinity. So, a fresh install might be best just to like reset everything and re-download all my mods and make sure everything's installed properly. I still want to run at Woodbine as well. We need to run at Woodbine to make sure that course correction has been done. If so, I'll make a note to copy Woodbine over to the desktop to make sure again that we've got the issue solved, so we don't have to do that again. So Dersigom is back with another maiden. We didn't run too badly. I think it was the only one that ran green. I'm not sure if anybody else did. Maybe one other did, but I'm not sure at all. But yeah, we're 65 potential filled now, so we're pretty good at that point. A little bit more, get us up to 70 would be really nice. And of course, to win the maiden by a decent amount, and perhaps not be. Apologies for that. We had a phone call to take. But yeah, Dersigom ran green, should do better. Tipsters fully back. We got one that seems out the ratio, sweating badly. Comanche token looks okay. Yeah, that's why they're yeah, they're okay. I want look at all those maidens booked in. There's no conference they're gonna win this. They just keep booking them to hope. Hampered and faded, weakened. Like maybe try 5 furlongs for Comanche. I mean, give him a shot. She might be a really good horse. It just hasn't had that opportunity yet. And Funny Girl, like, doesn't win a maiden, can't win selling racings, doesn't win another maiden. Outplaced, outpaced. A couple of fadeds. Yeah, maybe drop down with that one as well. I don't know, but don't want to do anything with Dersigom. Did Alexagon have instructions? I don't think they did. I don't think they actually did. Derej didn't either. Yeah, I don't see any stats that kind of like might push us in either direction. We don't have any quirks on the horse, which is nice, so probably nothing to counteract. How did we run that first? Ridden in packs, so yeah, it doesn't really need instructions there. We're just going to move on. Sometimes I'll do that off camera. I'll look over a horse's form and the races and the parentage and see kind of maybe if we're warranted to run some kind of instruction or not. On the whole, I don't. But now and again, a horse will. Sometimes I'll show it, sometimes I won't, because I don't really think about it. Bit late out the gate. We're up there, though, on the inside. We can't get blocked off yet. Unless Funny Girl goes forward. That means the pathway is open. Now we got 200 outside. And we're down to the final furlong, kicking on past 13 shivers. I'm battling hiccups now as well, which is amazing. We've had a phone call. We were having hiccups. Dersigom just gets pushed out. And Comanche token ran fairly well there and stayed on this time. So who knows there? But Ran green again. Not unexpected. Not unexpected. But I really thought we were going to win. And if we win while running green, that's really good. That's really good. So, yeah, 2 second places running green. 77, okay. And up to 70. So, again, we're better for the run. We are better for the run. So that's all I'm really looking for here, is to get as much ability as we can to fill out this potential bar. And then to make sure that we're running the right distance, we're giving ourselves the right opportunities, and we're not sort of falling back on sort of old issues that we've had. So, like I say, I'm starting to pay more attention to the maturity rate, the juvenile and regular constitution bars, and also the adaptabilities and what kind of grounds it likes to run on too. Again, I kind of do that off camera because I don't know that well enough to really speak about it in detail. I just know that it is a factor, and I am looking at it. Like, I know Dersagon can run on any track, that's fine. Distance-wise, we've got to be on it, and I don't have much room, which is why I'm a bit upset that we're not really, doing great out the gate with Dersagon with a couple of green races, because we're probably only going to get 4 runs, maybe 5 out of him before I want to stop. The good thing is we're filling potential early. In 2 races, we're already at 70. So I'm happy with that side of things. So there's these little things which creep in. It's going to take until maybe 3-4 year old before Dersagon is like at its peak. And it doesn't have great pace right now. It's very good, but it's not, where some of the other horses have been. Yeah, nobody's really got great pace apart from Nonagon Death Row. So there is something to be said about that. Oh, 11 years old. Insinuation. Single grade 1. I mean, I don't think I want to. Xenophon, we know, isn't really one to work from. Okay, last shot. Yeah, no. I don't think there's anything at that auction that we would we'd miss. Okay, Chili Dare and Dare Storm. These are 2 dropping down to 5 furlongs for them maidens. Okay. I guess the apprentice is going to be on one of these. I'm not sure which one. It looks like Chili's got Javian here, so okay. Probably Dare Storm has our apprentice. We're a little lazy. Bit of a closer. Suited well enough. Suited well enough. You know what? I'm just going to try here. Don't trail. That's all I'm going to say. Don't trail. We might be a closer, but I don't want to be sitting well at the back. I'd rather be, a couple of places up. I don't just want to be right at the rear. It's a bad start, but don't trail. We're in the mix here, and that's kind of where I want us to sit, just in front of the back runners. Because then if we are a closer, we have some free air in front. No, okay. Looks like we're going obscenely early to make that move up, but then we're going to run as a closer by not getting up until like the final furlong. So, okay, we'll see what kind of pace we have here down the final straight. Looks like Solar Rose and Alwedia were coming up but backed off. We get the win. We didn't fall behind. It's a 2-length wing. Comfortably while being like lazy. Over 5 furlongs with a poor start when any mistake is kind of exacerbated because you don't have that distance to make any mistakes back up. So a poor start, a lazy horse, still won by 2 lengths comfortably. So I'm pretty happy there with Chili Dare. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'll take that. So that's 88. And we're 55 out of 80. So let's see if that's changed. Yeah, we're up to 60. So possibly not going to develop really quickly here. But we've got a little bit of constitution about this. We'll be okay. But I'm glad that one's out of the way. And it's definitely a 5 furlong horse. And again, I'm not sure about this one. David's like 8-7, I believe. So carrying 8-8, just that extra pound that we saw last time. Got a cat going crazy in the background. And we ran Impact. Yeah, okay. Stayed on. Now we're dropping down. See, that to me speaks of like perhaps a challenge earlier kind of thing. Yeah, maybe push towards the front and challenge earlier kind of thing. Okay, we'll see what David has to say, because I believe JVM ran with this one last time, so this is the first run for David Cohen. We'll see if that sort of gets any different feedback, which we might. But not the best start, definitely not the worst, but you know, it's solid, I guess. We're going to run on the outside. We're going to run towards the front. And yeah, we didn't seem really to run in pack, and we didn't really like challenge early and race handy is what I wanted. I didn't put the instructions in. We pretty much raced handy there. And we've gone a little earlier than the rest of the field, and that's a lovely finish. I don't even need to see the end of that. So I'm very glad there. 5 lengths. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I think that's all for today. Nothing in that auction. But yeah, no, I'm happy with those. I'm happy with those. Destom's only an 80. I'm trying to ignore the cat going crazy. If you can hear the cat in the background, I apologize, but it's playtime, apparently. It's playtime. So yeah, that's no improvement at all in the ability, which we won by 5 lengths. We don't get any better. Yeah, and only an 80 rated where Chili Storm comes through 88. Not really understanding that, but I'm glad they both came through and won the second maidens. Like Desagon's just there, not really getting the job done. Danafax is another 5 furlong. So I don't need to watch this one, but we might set it up the same way as the others. So again, it looks like we may be a little lazy there. Okay. Oh, Lady Colleen is fully the favourite. Yeah. Okay. Why? Why? Like, betting's pretty similar, but when we look at the tipsters, we're just like fully in. Okay. How do we run as a closer suited well enough? Yeah, we weren't even close. We were not even close. Lizzie. Yeah, we're running lazy. I'm going to try a don't trail there as well. Just because lazy closers can slip to the back sometimes and give yourself like too much to do. We're on the outside as it is. And not the world's greatest start. One for luck got out quite well. Lady Colleen is in the blue silks with the dots there right at the rear. So have to keep an eye on that one. We seem to be in a good lane to run. Here comes Lady Colleen from deep. We're both probably closers. So we'll see who's got the pace now down the final furlong. It looks like Essence of Dubai's making a good run at this, but half a furlong, we're starting to push out. Yeah, Lazy didn't start the best, but again, it wasn't a bad start. It just wasn't a good one. And we just blew past people for a good run there. So I'm happy with that. Again, Don't Trail is a really nice one. to include. No matter really where your horse runs, even with a bad start, it's going to make some effort to get up the field rather than sit at the back and then, have to run against other horses at top speed. So, fairly happy with that. About 65, I'd say there. It's close. It's close, but it's a small increase in ability. And an 82 rated, like I say, a good win. And I think we're 3 from 3 now from 5 furlongs. We're 3 from 3 from 5 furlongs. So I don't think there's any good races, really, this early in the season. Dare Party will be our 4th choice. And then Nonagon's actually got a grade 3, which I think is 5 furlongs, which I'm not sure if that suits or not. Honestly, I'm not sure if that suits. We're probably going to be running it with the challenge early. But there's a chance we can get down to 5. There's a good chance we can get down to 5. So I'm going to put that in there. Spanish Treasure grade 2. What have you bred? Like, not at all, really, from Flying Kitty, who is also done nothing. And I'm out to the 2-year-old races. Lovely. Okay, so Dare Party is up in this one. So that will be our 4th of the 5 furlong second maidens. So Dare Sagon went again at 6 and came second, twice running green. But the 4 that the distance seemed wrong on, we're 3 from 3 with Dare Party running today. So we'll see how that one goes. We are top rated on weight. We've got some good horses, but not great horses. Tipped will be Pink Stone. Okay, we are in a decent spot. Shelter's in this one as well. Yeah, we should run well. Let's jump in and see how we get on, though. But I think we'll run well in this one. I'd really like to. It's raining. It's on turf. I mean, that could also be an issue, depending on the horse. But the Frankie Kilroe Mile. And we're out. Okay, so we haven't seen too many good races from the 4 and 5-year-olds over the last couple of seasons. But that Cuckoo is a horse we know can run well. We do know can run really, really well. Maybe prefers 7. Probably should have said to go early. Use up some of that extra. Oh, no. No, that would have been bad. We do seem to be moving up quite early here. Or maybe we got the legs on the field. Okay, final furlong. We're up into first place. And we're actually pushing for home quite well. Must be a bit of a heavy track here on turf in the rain. But you know what? We'll actually just smash that. Absolutely smashed that. So yeah, 7 furlong and a mile kind of adaptability there for that Cuckoo. 5 1/4. 127 goes up to 131. That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. And actually, 75 up to the 80 ability. Max out potential almost. So we're pleased with that. We're pleased with that. A good run, nice, solid. Conditions weren't the best, but we got up. And we did our business. And I think that's realistically all we can do. Dare Party's going to be lazy. Yeah. Okay. Dare Party's going to be lazy, but going to be favorite. Did we run as a closer? We did. All our closers want to run shorter distances. Oh boy. Yeah, we didn't really close at all in that one, did we? Okay, so Don't Trail. Just going to set up the same one that's been working. Yeah, I like that. If you really want to make your horses run better sometimes, Don't Trail is a good one, and Challenge Earlier is normally a very good one. So I can make the difference between winning and losing. It can be the difference between a short head win and a few lengths. So you don't need to use it on your very good horses. If they run well without instructions, let them run. But for some horses that you're not sure on, those could be good. Except we're going here with Manduro then. But we're looking good right now. We got the white feet. We're running on the edge of the turf. At the final furlong marker, they're 4 wide. In second place. It looks like Mafeda probably coming through there nicely in second from the lady. But, yeah, 4 from 4. Dropping down from 6 to 5. 4 from 4 in our maidens. Just, I'll take it. I will 100% take that. So what was that? 93. That's the highest we've seen. That's the highest we've seen. 65 ability jumps up to about 68. It's close enough to 70. Right now, after like 2 races, that's not too bad. But yeah, we didn't let them dwell at the back. We made sure the jockey knew that even though it's a closer, we're not going all the way back. What would they say that was? Still as a closer. So we're still riding them as a closer, even though they're not fully at the back. That's good. I'm happy with that. I think we're running pretty well in that regard. I think, yeah, Darren and Marie Mysterio, of course, are only 2 unbeaten horses so far. Don't count the 2-year-olds. Way too small sample size, etc. But, yeah. Going into the 3-year-old season, we'll see how many of those can hold it. But these are our 2 currently unbeaten horses. So we got one coming up. Nothing there. Nothing there at all. Always make sure I double check the dates early on in the season because I sometimes miss auctions I want to go to. Heading to Santa Anita here with Darren Anna. Like I say, 5 out of 5 so far. I'm really pleased with those ones. 2 grade 1s, a grade 2 and a grade 3. Plus, of course, the initial maiden win, which was pretty decent distance, and then we kind of went back and forth, short wins, big wins. Okay, Promelady's back. I didn't realize they were in this one. Pinkstone, Lockridge, Well Away. I don't remember Well Away, but possibly a good horse. We've got a weight advantage being young. Behold a Mile. I think we're in a decent spot to be tipped. It's us and Promelady, as kind of expected. Couple of agitated horses. We're very fit, primed to go. So is Lockridge. They'll be up there near the front. Pinkstone as well. I think that's my top 4 here. Us and Promelady probably fighting for it with Pinkstone and Lockridge in and amongst it as well. Let's go find out though. We're going to run the race to find out. So back over a mile here. Darren Anna, a very decent horse indeed. The Beholder Mile, another grade 1 here at Santa Anita. It's an okay start. Well Away is well away and up near the front with Promelady, but Van Gogh Go has gone up to the lead. Lockridge on our inside as Well Away drops alongside us. Late Time on the outside. Pinkstone against the rail and Megan's Dreamer behind us. We're trying to avoid Promelady drifting back into us. We've got to move around. Now we get blocked off by Lockridge. This isn't good. We haven't had clean air to run the entire thing. There is no gap to run into. I know Van Gogh Go needs to get out of our way. We might have to nudge someone else out of the way. Again, we get blocked off. Oh, I hate it. I absolutely hate that. I absolutely hate that. Lockridge blocked us off. And then Promelady blocked us off. Then Lockridge blocked us off again. And then Van Gogh Go blocked us off. I hate it. I hate it. We win that race. We win that race. That's our 3rd grade 1 win. And that's we got a 7-point jump. We might have hit 120. Oh, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. we gain a few points, so we're up to 75. There's, you know, there's something, but I mean, I hate it. Oh. Yeah. I hate it. We just got screwed. Oh, we got screwed. I'm fuming. I'm absolutely fuming right now. Like, if I get beaten, that's fair enough. But if it's stuff like that costs us, and like that was the unbeaten record. It's not only a third grade one, but that's the unbeaten record. Now we've only got Marie. And the bloodline's good with Marie. The bloodline's really good with both these horses. I'm just upset. I'm just upset at that. Nonagon, very calm. Not favourite in any way, shape or form, really. Yeah, 5 furlong grid, 3 stepping down in distance, up in quality from a big winning maiden. Let's see. It's off to a good start. Off to a good start. We've got one other grey in here with Riverhead, but apart from that, we're in a decent spot. We're going to just clump together at the front with a few other horses. Don't really know these horses, but there we go. We are out in front. Off for a Bluff is there. Riverhead making a move now. We've got Map in Time looking really good. Magical Mystery Tour and Kinnaird as well. They're both amongst the favourites. And there's not a good run. Scrubbed along midfield. Nice. Yeah. So distance adaptability there with with Nonagon. Apparently doesn't count. We run at 6, but apparently 60% distance adaptability means no, you cannot get the 5. Oh my god, no wonder. Please tell me that jumped up like on the day of the race or something that I would never have been able to see. Please tell me I didn't just... This, like, 2-year-olds. 2-year-olds. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. 2-year-olds are going to end up, like, killing me. That's where they are. That is where they are. We don't even gain anything there. Okay. Sweet. Sweet. Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Okay, 23rd auction. Let's go. No, not even bothered with those. Friday auction, fine. Okay, 4 runners, 5 runners. 4 at Maidan and British Pearl runs at Gulfstream. So, yeah, this could continue to get bad, couldn't it? This could continue to get bad. Here we go. 5 races today. What's the betting I skip after like 2 or 3? Oh, okay, a mixed field, a good mixed field here. The Azizi Alcor Sprint. We've got some Dubai horses, got a Saudi one in there, a couple of Canadians, and then a sprinkling of us Americans in there. Grade 1's Glacial Rambler, good horse, ballet, absolutely amazing. Our Father, don't know, but looks really good. Mrs. Neat got good form as well. Byron Blue looks in good form. And wouldn't you know it, we're boiled off. Oh, for God's sake. I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you're enjoying this. This is painful. This is painful. Oh, 2-year-olds. I know my 3 and 4-year-olds being interesting. Out the gate late as well. Lovely. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. We're going to go to the front course where we can't control the horse. It's boiled over. It's so agitated and chomping at the bit and we can't pull it even though we should be able to in real life. And we're just going to drift all the way back and it's going to come down now. Look at that fight back from us there. Or I should say fight all the way to the back. Our Father, as expected, ran really well. Byron Blue up there. Saudi horse and then 3 Dubai horses. Glacial Rambler, the best of the rest, then the 2 Canadians. I don't know if we were ever going to be, in the mix for that. But great day to start, great way to start off the day. And to redeem ourselves in another 6 furlong, the Gulf News Dubai Golden Shaheen is down like that, who is in the form of his life. Oh. I mean, really, a 3rd and a 5th side by side is better than anything since those 2 initial wins he got for his 2 grades. So, yeah. It's not easy races that we're in, but you'd like to see more. You would like to see. At least we're not sweating up. At least we're not sweating here. So it's something. Wait, Our Father. Our Father's running both of them. Oh, the game's going to cheese me. The game's going to cheese me like that. Okay, Our Father and Awesome Pearl are back in this. Antonia Caesar too. Yeah. Uh-huh. One of those days. One of those days. Golden Sheen, Gulf News, yada yada, 6 furlong. Oh boy, we're going to go to the front again. Our Father is this black horse on the outside in the greens. Okay. I didn't really pay attention for. Katie's Tweeter is back in this one. And these green and yellow silks on the outside. There goes Our Father. Down like that. Gonna fade by not having a finish. But 2 races on the same day. Over 6 furlong. And Our Father just smashed both of them. Maybe even got faster. 1:13.03. 1:10. No, this was much slower. This was much slower. 1:13. 1:11.03. My God. Dyslexia coming in there. Even though we didn't move the numbers, we just moved the 3 to there, but kept it in the same place. That's special. We're off and running. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. What a day. Aren't I glad that we flew all the way out here to compete in these races? Okay, this is one we might actually have a shot at, okay? We might have a shot at. Shirakti's in your Electric Views in your Ricardonna's in your and Mizzenap's in here. So, it's not the easiest field. We are moving well. We're not going to be the favourite, of course, because we're not allowed nice things like that. Marej will run well, hopefully. If it comes down to a fight at the line, we might not get it. The World Dubai Turf. Let's see how we go. So very calm start. Looks like Shirakti and Scouting for Girls go up the front with Miznap out the sheltered, and there's Fickle. Most of the danger horses are at the front. Ricardonna's at the rear just behind us. Electric View on our inside could be dangerous as well. We just need to make sure we can run through the pack here. We find our way. We don't get blocked off. It looks like we've got a little gap to go through. 2 furlongs from home now then. Catching up to Shirakti. We've got Shelton and Scouting for Girls, but Other horses will start to make their move. We've gone quite early here. Nothing yet from Mizzenap, Electric View, or Fickle. But we don't seem to have the pace here in the final half of Furlong, and here comes the field. And wouldn't you know it, we're going to get blown out there by Shirakti. Yep. Sure. British Pearl. Yeah. Okay, Florida Derby. This is one of our Triple Crown contenders. It's not like we've got any pressure on this race whatsoever. We just need to win this to show that we've kind of got distance for the Derby and the Preakness, and that we can win a Grade 1 of this quality at this distance against a fairly decent field. I'd imagine a couple of these Grade 2s and some of these Grade 1s will probably be in those Triple Crown races. But apart from that, there's no pressure, as we are absolutely stinking up the day so far. Okay. Lovely. We're not Bookie's favourite, but we're tipped and we're looking okay in the paddock. And Florida Derby, Grade 1, 1 mile 1 here at Gulfstream. Not the best of starts, but we're going to go towards the front. Dice Ball Curly and Charlos near the front. Charlos was tipped to do well here. Nobody else I really know in this field, so we'll just see who comes from deep towards the end. And let's just see, can British Pearl turn the tide of a very, very bad day at the races? And not the best of starts to the season either. 2 furlongs, and here we're getting eaten up now. Anything, Pearl? Anything? We got to fight back here down the home stretch. We got any pace at all? No, of course we don't. Lovely, beautiful. Thank you very much. Minster Interior, Disball Charlie, Charlos, listen. Yeah, okay. Everybody having fun? Oh, Saffron Fang. I mean, this would be normally one we'd really count on, but yeah, Squadrons in your oranges in your Compton Place, Poil Amber, a Canadian and a Dubai horse which are ungraded. They're always dangerous. Lovely. And Saffron Fang's falling off the top of the perch. Let's go. Let's just do this. Was that 4 races or 5 races that we're on now? The World Cup, Dubai World Cup, poor start from Saffron Fang. That hasn't really mattered a lot of times, to be honest with you. So I'm not really worried about it. Opera Prince, Louisa Deemer at the front, back to Betchworth Kid and Squadron there in the green. Divine Love, Compton Place and Barlin Bay. Then Gugu Barajagal, interesting name. Then us and Jenny Lim, Poil Amber on the inside at the rear, with Oranger on the outside at the rear. Lovely backwards run there from Saffron Fang. Down to the final furlong. We're in this race. We are in this race. Us and Squadron now fighting to try and get up half a furlong from home. Poil Amber's having an absolute stinker. And just, of course, Saffron Fang would win one of the biggest races of their career as a 4-year-old, starting poorly and having had an absolutely abysmal last 3-year-old race and an opening 4-year-old race. Of course, Saffron Fang, when everything else falls apart, suddenly decides to run well. Yeah, just okay. Just okay. Oh, help me, people, help me. I feel like I'm going mad here. I feel like I'm going absolutely crazy here. Yeah, beautiful. Commandant was terrible. British Pearl was terrible. Marej got pushed out and didn't have the fight. Down Like That continues to depress, not impress. and Saffron Fang at least rebounds back, and yeah. Like, maybe we got unlucky. Maybe we got unlucky here. I don't know. Ms. Knapp just ran really well. We beat really good horses in Squadron Ricardona. We weren't far behind Ms. Knapp, so perhaps I shouldn't read too much into that one. This was me booking way too much distance. A mile 3 is good. A mile 4, if we run well, is also good. But that extra half a furlong is just way too much for us. So yeah. Like, if we discount that one, then Saffron Fang is fine. There's no issues. So, I mean, at least there's that. Mirage running well. Saffron Fang, with a big win there. I mean, that's great. Honestly, that's great. So much prize money. Shame but Mirage. But I can't complain. The two of them are just so good. In so many ways. They're just so good. But yeah, a little bit depressing with some of the other runs there. I think I'm going to call it right now and say, Down Like That is done. And I don't want to fight Aztec Shine. I don't. I just don't. I'm going to take those two out. Going to look towards giving my 3-year-olds the races that they might have taken. And yeah, I'm done with that. But I've got a miler in Dakuku, Mirage in a mile 1, Saffron Fang in a mile 2. And then I got some Triple Crown contenders who may or may not make it with a 3-year-old crew, because British Pearl really concerns me. That might be our best horse for the Triple Crown, honestly. 80, good cruising burst. Like, yeah, not great pace, but I mean, you'd expect to be able to do something with that kind of horse. We still got Eye of the Battler to test out again. Not great pace and not as good there. We do also have British Lady who's coming up for their test. Nemery, our final unbeaten horse. So, Jim Tango, we don't know. Okay, so maybe we go for Ingrid and Swiftbird because that's sort of a double grade 1 winner. Excitable. Oh my god. Spotted that one too late. Okay. Yeah. We're doing so well, guys. We're doing so well. In fact, like, I'm going to be honest here. The 2-year-olds normally kill me, but we had half win their maidens the first time. The ones that didn't because of distance are all there, winning them at 5 furlongs when we dropped down. And then Desagon had 2 runs where they ran green. And they still almost won both of those. Yeah. And then we tried a graded race with Nonagon at too short a distance, thinking we get the adaptability, but they grew out of it with even more distance that they wanted. So stepping down really didn't work to our favour there. So really, yeah, the 2-year-olds normally kill me, but it's becoming the older horses. That's difficult to tell. And that's difficult to tell. I mean, I think Synchronize might not have a finish application. I think we've seen one of theirs before, one of their falls, perhaps. Was it on the Nile? It might have been on the Nile. Avec Moi as well. I think maybe. Yeah. So Synchronize might not have a full finish, but might be okay elsewise. And Jim Tango. Yeah. Okay. Let's get rid of those two. I think I'm going to put synchronized on the list. They did seem to run well. Honestly, they did seem to run well. Like, Higgy took that race, and Little Port and Brandy's a great horse. Black W and Derege won 2 in that one. They came 4th. Fly by White was an amazing horse, which pushed them down there. British Battler won from Derege again. Perfect Soul's another good horse there. They did win the QE2 over Bo Cuckoo. Fly by White was there, and then, you know, Acquisitive, the British horse, decent one. And Little Port and Brandy, Fly by White, Marie W, and then the Japanese domestic horse comes in with Hours. So when they were beaten by really good horses, still put up 7 wins. They've got 3 grade 2s. Yeah. Like, I think they're going to be a good sire. I just think they've got a 0 finish, which will infuriate me. But if I can get that to go in my favour with some of our horses, since they all have, I think, in the breeding barn now, they all have full finish. If we can get that from the dam side and get the good stuff from Synchronize, I think that might work out. So I'm looking for bright spots. If you spot any, let me know in the comment section down below. The 2-year-olds look okay. Lockridge is here. I'm going for it. I'm going for Lockridge. I like the horse. I don't think it's going to be an amazing horse, but I do think it's going to be interesting to see. Because I think they float in between grade 1, grade 2 level. Okay, bad start, not great acceleration, met pace. They do like a mile. Let's take a look at the lineage first. So couldn't win a grade 1. Had 2 horses. And one of them retired. When you got 4 horses here, looks like none of those are really that good either. So don't expect too much, but Lockridge, 120 rated. Actually looks a little better than I expected. But after looking at those sires, I was expecting worse. Yeah. Low potential, slightly low extra speed, but a full finish consistency. It's not too far off being on the same kind of level as our horses. And I think where it's off is the big thing. And not having good bars here to make up for anything. So, interesting, but we won't be racing against Lockridge anymore. They are gone. But yeah, worth having a look at, I think, there. So, final races of the video. British Lady, Marie Mysterio. You still like a mile. You've got your test here. Okay. 305 at Keeneland. And then a 445 for the Santa Anita Derby. I mean, Reg won it last year. We're defending the Ashland. I don't think we ran last year. We did. Aha! Yes, that's right. We were trying to find other mile 1s. Yeah, we were trying to test some distances there. Okay, so we ran both these last year and we won them both on different horses. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting excited for. The way this video's gone. Menina. Yeah, she's so good right now. 19 grade 1 wins. Please somehow end up at an auction. Please. I'm begging you. I need to find out what that horse is all about. If what, maybe. Oh my god. I might have to just breed I thought I had, but I'm not sure I have anymore. So Prime Exhibit has also passed on a grade 1. Only ever won one themselves. But they've won one, and they're running in the Ashrams. We'll be able to get a good look at them. So that might be a decent horse. Fairy Flight, oh my god. Yeah, of course, because that's the one I bought. That's why we didn't breed from If What Maybe, but Fairy Flight was close, but not close enough. But Fairy Flight won a couple of grade 1s, and then foaled Miznap. Ah. As a Shayna, never got any horses out of Menina. Yeah. Okay. If What Maybe. There's a pretty good lineage in that. There's a pretty good lineage in that, you know. But Menina's winning again. Kind of start to expect it now. Okay, final unbeaten horse. 3-year-olds and above. Maria's in this with Promelady, Well Away, Linda's Delight, and of course, Madila. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. It's a shame If What Maybe sold, because their best breeding days might be behind them. We're away okay. Let's see. Promelady towards the front. Madila is just on our inside. Yes. Just on our inside there. Well Away. Up into third. So, interesting here. Linda's a light on the inside. Alongside Madila now. Passing Rattly Jewelry and going up to the inside. Interesting. Final 1.5. Tabala shuts the door on us. Promelady has been unchallenged this entire way. Got about 2 to 3 lengths on us as of the final furlong marker. But here we come down the home stretch. Do we have enough to make this count? It looks like we're going to run out of time at the line. Marie gets beaten by Promelady. We fell to the rear of the field and didn't get up quick enough, I think was the issue. I think we should maybe have won that, but we really didn't look like we had enough pace there from that far back. Yeah, would have preferred to see us a bit more up in the midfield. 115. Oh, where is Marie? So 115. We do max out our ability there and potential at 75. Solid. Really solid. If we gain more distance, again, I think we'd be pretty well off. So I'm happy with that. I'm kind of happy with that. But, yeah. Maria and Daranana, I think, should both have 3 grade 1 wins right now, and they don't. Oh. And here we go then. British Lady. First triple crown prep didn't really go our way. Got a couple of good horses in this one, not that we know them. We're going to be amongst the bookies' favourites. We're going to be the overwhelmingly tipped horse, and we are looking well, lean and ready to go. Okay. Take a moment. Catch my breath. Let's go do this. The Santa Anita Derby. 1 mile 1 furlong, grade 1 triple crown prep race. This isn't only for that grade 1, but this is again to test the distance, the quality the company will be running in when it comes to Kentucky Derby and Preakness. We're here at Santa Anita for the Santa Anita Derby. We're going to stalk here just in the midfield a little bit. We got License Turmerin and Brocktoon Papagio with Aura Touch and Phineas here with us. British Lady, alongside a couple of good horses, gets blocked off there. Gets blocked off, needs to go all the way to the outside, take the long trip round here with our group. Final 1.5 now, kicking on the final home stretch. Looking for that furlong marker just up ahead. We're closing in on Wesley's up in front. Absolute fun with an absolute storming run down the outside. British Lady's going to fight, going to hold on, gets past the front runners, gets blocked off, has to go through traffic, runs a wider bend than we were expecting to, and still fights off the closer right at the death. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. That's what I wanted to see from British Pearl, was like an actual run. Didn't have to win, but actually had to run. I do think that this field was maybe weaker. I'm not going to lie about that. 70 all the way up to 80 ability. We max out our potentials. Now we're an 80-80 with British Lady. Half of our cruising. Sadly, half of our finish, but again, it's not too bad. Okay, right now I'm going to say British Lady's probably our favourite for the Kentucky Derby right now. It's probably the one that we want to enter there. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. The 2-year-olds actually aren't trolling as much as they normally are. Just some, little heart attacks here and there. But when we look at 3-year-olds, it's been a little rough. It's been a little rough. Either battler yet to run, could be a Triple Crown horse, but I doubt it. I think I'm leaning heavily on British Lady here. I think I'm disappointed in British Pearl. I don't think battler will run great. British Lady's kind of the forerunner in my eyes. If Darren Anna or Marie Mysterio gain distance, that might change. I'm going to put that out there right now, especially Marie, who I just really like. So, we'll see how that changes up. And then the 4-year-olds, that Cuckoo's one, Mirage, not too bad. And Saffron Fang, maybe we can keep winning and reclaim our 140. I don't really know. It's a shame that Mirage dropped a little bit there in rating-wise. But, yeah, let me know what you think. Comment section below. Like while you're there. Subscribe if you haven't. And join the Discord in the description down below. That's where we're going to leave things. Thank you very much for being a part of this. I'll see you next time. Until then, take care of yourselves. Behave. Let me know if you've got a great save on the go. And, get in touch. Maybe I'll be able to take a look at it, showcase it, like we did in Wednesday's video with Phil's little stable of absolutely cracking horses coming out of his breeding saves. So let me know if there's something like that you want to showcase and maybe we want to take a look at. But yeah, until such times as we return, take care, stay safe, behave, and pray for me. I need it. I'll take all the help I can get.